Go.
I'm Addison.
And I'm Holly.
And this is the 11 o'clock news. This just in actually. A young boy in Birmingham, Washington, brought a gun to school in his backpack. It went off, and the bullet actually got lodged into one of his classmates' spine. The young girl, whose name is Amina Bauman, she's actually doing fine. She is recovering very well and has been released from the hospital, which is very good news because everyone knows that could have turned out a lot worse.
That's very good news. He was required to write a handwritten apology letter to her when he pleaded guilty to the misdemeanor, and so.
So what's important about this is it's actually been stirring up a lot of things with parents.
A lot of controversy.
Yeah, parents, some are trying to point the finger at video games, which is kind of ridiculous.
Like dangerous video games, including but not limited to Mortal Kombat, Halo, Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto, Sims, Need for Speed, Manhunt, 007, and Thrill Kill.
Thrill Kill. I actually played that as a young child.
I've never played. Wow.
I'm not out killing people though.
You're right.
So, which, kind of brings us to this thing that if parents are teaching their kids right and wrong,
They shouldn't be out doing this.
no, I'm pretty sure it's not the video game
And
thing.
I don't think all of them are doing that.
I'm
So,
not.
Let's go to an interview. Let's on location. Here we go. Keep going. Alright, so I'm out in the hallways interviewing Grace Swanson. What kind of video games do you play as a child?
I play Mario, Smash Brothers mostly.
Do you think that affects like how you think the real world?
No, I don't think it does.
Like you don't think you want to beat people up?
I don't think that video game makes me want to smash bros.
So if you played Grand Theft Auto, you wouldn't be out like. Alright, welcome back. I think what interviewing Grace shows us is that if a kid grows up with the right values, like learning right from wrong, then it shouldn't matter if they play video games, because she wasn't out there smashing bros.
No. I've seen her in her gym class. She does not carry a jackhammer around.
I mean, she's strong, but she's
No one's been injured from her.
Nope.
No.
Safe.
Anywho, but, is allowing your kids to play these games really right? No. A lot of them have drug references, sexual conduct, very graphic stuff.
Bad words.
Very bad words in some of them. But the thing is, that's the parent's responsibility. It's not the video game to every time you buy a video game, it doesn't come with the guy that tells you this is what's wrong and if your kid should be playing it or not. It's the parent's job to go online. They actually have a nice, very easy to use website.
And most of the games, like right on them, they have a square, and there's a letter in that square. Don't know what that letter means?
You go to the website, or actually, pretty sure it says on below.
It does.
If you look at the cover and there's not unicorns and ponies on it, and there's some guns and some scary looking bloody people,
It's not a good game.
Probably not. I don't think it's a Baby Einstein game. Get out of here. People are trying to break in here all the time.
But
Anywho.
So like Smash Bros. Do you remember what?
No, but here's the thing. They have an app because they have an app for everything.
Everything.
You download it on your phone. I have just a standard smartphone.
Zoom in on this.
It's ESRB. You click on it, and it comes up to little yellow screen. It loads up, and look, there's an about where you can go to rating categories. It goes by step with all the letterings. E for everyone, E10 and up, T for teen, M for mature, AO, adults only, all that stuff. It tells you why, so you know why that they're rated. And then you can go back, you can click search. You go into the search bar, you type any game. So we're going to search Smash Brothers. So Smash Brothers is actually, for the GameCube, the Melee version is rated T for teen. And it says comic mischief and mild violence. If you don't want your kid playing a game like that, then that's your job to say no. we're not gonna have a fight, and then the principal will be like, you know what? I'm calling up the Smash Brother games, and we're blaming that. No, that's ridiculous.
If you think your child's capable of playing a game, then let them play it. But if they're not, don't.
No, so then what we can go on to is these parents, like, they don't know, so it's not.
Like the game, when you buy it, it doesn't come with a gun. Like that.
No!
That's accessories sold separately.
Like, I'm kind of drawing a blank here. Just think about how ridiculous this is to be blaming the video game companies.
Can't believe it.
No.
It's
like,
parents' fault.
So this boy, we're going back to this case. So the boy has this gun at school. We know he didn't get the gun that came with, like, it didn't come in a box of the game. The parent, the mother, had the gun sitting out, accessible for the son to use and bring to school.
They don't just find guns, you know.
No. I mean, so
next we're gonna be blaming like Nerf guns.
yeah. They're a gateway gun to being a serial killer. That's what we'll see. Next headline? No. That's ridiculous. Anyone would know that. So these judgmental parents who are going around saying it's not another parent's fault, it's the video games. The parents are the ones who gave them the video games. Like, come on, people. I'm so worked up, I'm clapping about it. It's just stupid.
I mean, if you're gonna be an irresponsible parent and you're gonna let them do that, next thing you know, they're gonna be having sex, doing drugs, they're gonna be working the corners at night.
It all lands on the shoulders of the parents. If they're setting a good role model at home and they're good things, you can play these games without even thinking about, like, shooting someone. I mean, I know that my father used to play Need for Speed with my brother. And my father, he does not go out and steal cars and race cars for their pink slip or whatever it is. I've never really played the game myself, but it's...
Okay, so now that we're over our rant, let's come to the conclusion.
Quick quiz here. Holly, are video games to blame?
No.
Are the parents to blame?
Yes.
Not all parents, but just the neglectful ones who let their children play video games that they clearly should not be playing. Not saying that because they play these games they will kill people though.
I mean, like if a kid plays a video game, they're not going to be out in the streets killing other kids.
No, I mean, playing video games for violence like that is kind of like blaming the reason my mom is fat for, like, with spoons. Anyway, I mean, we're just really glad the girl is okay, honestly, because she really did get shot. I mean, she could end up in a wheelchair, could end up paralyzed,
Dead.
Possibly even dead. Yeah, she could have died.
We're happy, and that's, so I think you get our point. Don't blame video games for kids killing kids. So, you stay classy.